Hello everyone, welcome to Sharmit. In this session, we are going to discuss about another very important topic related to Angular custom pipe, where we will see one example through which we can convert the dollar into rupees. Okay. Prior to this session, we discussed about the basic introduction of custom pipes, like how to create the custom pipe, what are the commands that are involved in creating of custom pipe, and other basic stuff, right? But today we are going to see the thing practically. We will create one custom pipe that will help us to convert a dollar amount into rupees. Okay. But before we proceed further with this session, I would like to recommend you to please go and check out the previously released sessions first, because they all are in proper sequence and sync. So if you follow them sequentially, then it would be much more easier for you to understand the ongoing topic. Because for time being, we are just mainly focusing on how to use Angular custom pipe for converting dollar into rupees or any conversion, currency conversion. Okay. Alright, so let's get started. The first thing that we are going to do is to put the headings and all the details related to the session. So for that, let's go to app.component.html. Here you can see we have one heading, that is Angular 19 course by Sharmit. After that, we will put heading 2 here, and then we will put the topic of today's session. So let me write the topic, that is a dollar to rupee conversion using custom pipe in Angular. So this is our agenda. Okay, we are going to convert the dollar into rupees, a dollar to rupee conversion using custom pipe in Angular. So this is the agenda. Now to achieve this thing, the first thing that we are supposed to do is we have to create the custom pipe. And I'm sure like you know about those commands, because in last session we discussed about that, like what all commands are there that we are supposed to use for creating the custom pipe, right? So let me show you the command again, and we are going to use the basic one, the initial the shortest one command, that is ng. So you need to write here ng. G is for Angular, G is for generate, P is for pipe, and the name of the pipe, that is, let's say, currency converter. Okay, so I will give it a name, currency converter. Remember one thing, whenever you are creating a pipe, always make sure to use the meaningful name, because later on when you use it, when you use those pipe in program, at that time, like it should tell you the exact information, that like what exactly we are going to use. Okay, so that is the one thing. So here we are creating ng for generate, P for pipe, and currency. Let me rewrite it, currency converter. Okay, now press enter here. So after you press enter, it will create two files, or I think we did a mistake. Let me remove these files. I just want to show you one more important thing, like instead of creating the file directly here in the location, better to go with a project folder. So let me show you nggp, and then you can give some folder name so that you can manage all those pipes into a particular location. So here I will write my pipes slash, and then the pipe name, that is currency converter. Okay, currency converter, and then you can press enter. So it will create the same file again, but in a particular folder. So you can see my pipes is added, and here we have two files. One is currency converter pipe.spec.ts, that is just for the testing purpose. Maybe we will not use it for now. In the later go, maybe we will use it, but for now we are not going to use it. Even we are not going to touch this file. Okay, the main file is this currency converted pipe.ts that we are going to use. Everything we will write here inside this file, just to create a logic for converting the dollar into rupees. Okay, alright, so pipe is created. Now the next step is to register that pipe, because for using it for any purpose, like if you let's say if you want to use this pipe for some case conversion or anything, in that case, like you have to make sure that you are using it after registering it, because if it is not registered, it won't allow you to implement the thing or to use the pipe here. Okay, so for that, let's go to app.component.ts file. Here we have to register the pipe. Sometimes people made a mistake, like what they do, they use this name for registering the pipe, right? But this is not the right thing. You have to put this name, which is currency converter pipe. Okay, not you have to use the file name, not this name. Okay, this name we will use when we are going to use this pipe, but for registering the pipe you have to use this name only. So let's go to app.component.ts file. Here we will write currency conversion pipe. So I'm using the editor, that's why it is showing me the name here itself. So you can select it, and once you select it, you can see now this file is imported. Okay, this line is edit. If it is not there, you have to write it manually, because without registering it you won't be allowed to use this thing. So it is coming from mypipe/currency converter.pipe, and that is why like we created this folder, so that everything comes in the same location. Okay, maybe later on you are going to create few more pipes in Angular, so that you can also use for inside this particular folder. Now pipe is registered. If you want to use any particular variable here, but we are not going to make it complex, I will just show you the simplest way to use it. So I'm not going to use it here. We will simply go to app.component.html file, and to use it here, like we have to use this name, that is currency convert. Now we will use this name. Okay, but prior to that, let's write the logic, because without logic you won't be able to use it, right? So let me clear this first, and we will go to app.component.html just to put some simple data so that you can relate it. So let me put paragraph. Here I will write currency in dollar. Okay, and then we can put the value as it is. Let's say $1 is there. Okay, so this is just a normal thing, normal value without any, let me put here without any pipe. Okay, so this is the value. Now you can run this ng server --- open enter, wait for few seconds, and then it will show you the output in the browser. So we will see here the browser is here with 3 tabs. Let me close the other 2, and you can see currency is dollar is coming as 1. Perfect. But so far we have not converted anything, right? Now to convert this thing, what we will do, we will go to we will go to the pipe location, the currency converter pipe.ts. Here we will write the value logic to convert the value. Okay, so you can see it is already already taking the value. We just need to change the type of it, because we are sure that we are going to receive the number here. So let's change it to number. Same goes with arguments, but in this session I'm not going to make it complex for you, so I will not use the arguments as of now. I will just accept one value and convert it into rupees. Okay, so here instead of null, what we will do, we will write here value, and that value should be multiplied with the current rupee value. So let's say in $1 there are 87 rupees. Okay, so I will simply write here 87. Okay, so whatever value we are going to pass with this custom pipe through HTML will be multiplied with the $1 value, that is equivalent to 87, and whatever output it will calculate will be returned to the HTML again. Okay, so this is the simplest logic to understand the custom pipe working. Now you can save it, and let's go to app.component.html. Here I will add the paragraph, and this time I will write currency, let me write it currency in rupees. Okay, and here we will write with custom pipe. Perfect. And now you can put colon, after a colon curly braces, and then you can write value, let's say 1, then pipe symbol, and after that I will write the pipe name, that is, let me copy it from here, and let's go to app.component.html, and here we will simply put the pipe name, that is currency converter. Let's save it. Something is wrong. What is that? Let's check. It is imported. Let's save it. App.component. Yeah, now it is working. So let's see. output we are getting some issue, and that is for we used only single curly braces, that is the mistake. So use double curly braces, okay, otherwise it won't work. So double curly braces, now we can use the value that is 1 pipe symbol and then your currency converter. Okay, now you can save it and see the output. So output is coming as 87 because in $1 there is 87 rupees. If you want to change it to, let's say, 100, okay, so $100 would be equivalent to 8,700 rupees. Clear? So I think this process is clear to all of you, like how we can create a custom pipe that can help us to convert the value into rupees from dollar. Likewise, you can create it for your own values. Let's say if you want to convert it from some euro or any other currency, right? So that you can use. But for now, we just discussed how to create a simple custom pipe for converting the value, and the logic is also very simple, right? We just use the value, and in the next session, like, we will also discuss how to take the parameters, how to write the complex logic, and one by one we will see some useful example that we frequently use for creating the custom values. So yeah, that's all for today. See you in the next session with new topics. So thank you for watching Tech Sharmit.